Smuggler's Cove, I think it is. Let's equip our torch. Pickaxe, burgundy linens. I'll take the burgundy linens. Quilted shoes. Why not? We're gonna need every coin we can get now. You don't like the dog yelping, Michelle? It's too realistic, is it? I get that. I hate it too. Whoa, they like burgundy, huh? The locked room. I don't know what that is. I think this is a normal lore book. I'll take another torch. None of that stuff is worth anything. The followers of the Grey Fox. We will take that. That could be interesting. We will read that eventually. Yeah, I gotta be conscious of time with these episodes. So I'm gonna be breaking these episodes down to 30 minutes. If you want to see the full live stream, you guys should follow me on Twitch, is where I'm gonna be playing these. And I'm gonna be uploading them into 30-minute chunks. Or if something significant happens, it may be a little longer than 30 minutes, could be 40 minutes to an hour, depending on what happens in an episode. But I'm going to try to keep it to about 30 minutes if possible. Repair hammer. Okay, we searched all that stuff. We could rest and sleep here if it needs to be. But let's go inside. Okay, needs a key. Is this not it? Oh, it's over here. I recovered it. Oh, we never got that from the last time we died, huh? So that other key must be the exit. Yes. Oh no, I'm overcumbered. I'm carrying a bunch of weapons I don't want, so daggers. Get out of here. Iron longsword. Drop this one. No room for it. If you're looking in a weird direction, it won't drop stuff. What's the drop, J? I can never remember the button to press drop. I just drag it out. So let's see, controls. Let's see, drop. Grab. Keyboard. Mouse, keyboard. Z, maybe? Damn, man. Right, let's get my cutlass. This is gonna be our main weapon now. So it does 5 damage. We can to a tree what we're using, so it's not too bad. I guess we can enchant it too, and it's got a little pirate skull on it, which is pretty cool. Alrighty. You're finally here. I followed the rumors, which wasn't too hard. Dunbarrow Cove and remains of the Black Flag, however, the caverns are overrun by skeletons of the pirates who perished here. I have to put them all to rest before I can begin to refit the cove. Save. Arg. Cutlass. Me matey. So this is gonna be our new base of operations. We got here, I think that's where our player home's gonna be. Now skeletons in this game aren't as easy as skeletons that are in. They're kind of easy, but I mean, they're a bit more spongier. Oh, damn it. Give me the bone meal. Come on, matey. Okay. This is the closest you're gonna get to a Pirate Battle in in Skyrim. Here. Why can't I pick them up? There we go. Is someone attacking me? Take the venison. It's always good for making health potions. So we can go in here. We can enter the door. Can't. I'm getting stuck. Great. I'll take another torch. Is that like a secret way? No. Alright, let's enter this one and then we'll finish off going up there. Golden nuggets. I always hate golden nuggets. Okay, let's go down further. Nothing again. We can go down further again. All this is open, so there's nothing left. Okay, to clear this place out. All clear down here. Okay. They're following me. Slowly. Come on, pirate. You wanna fight a real pirate? And yet again, they cannot defeat Captain Jock Seagull. Put over there. Let's jump down here. We'll learn eventually what happened here. So let's get a look at the side of the boat, which is pretty cool. Trying to see is there anything down here before we go up to the main captain's quarters. Where does this lead? I think this leads us back around. You go this way or this way? Hey, isn't there... Oh, they have like a jail cell, I guess. Hey. But you know, I hate that in this... Did I just get stabbed? I hate that in this game. Is when you have these... Upkeep, they don't stick. When one burns out, it just stops being equipped. It's really annoying. Okay, clear. Let's go the other way. So there's obviously something down here because he followed me from here, I think. Now we're back up here. The box is over here. Shoes. Stuff's not really worth carrying right now. Right, let's finish this. Let's go into the captain's quarters, which they moved up here. They kind of made like a home out of this place. This must be the captain. He's tough. Come on, Captain. What's my help? It's Captain versus Captain. Oh crap, I have no potions left. I drink all my weak ones. I have other health potions though. Does that damage health work on these guys? I don't think it does, but give it a shot. Nah, he resists it. He's dead. He's not gonna. He doesn't have any skin to get poisoned anyway, or organs. Fine. We did it. I've destroyed the last of the undead pirates and claimed Dung Barrow Cove as my own. The cavern and the hulk of the Black Flag are in terrible condition. After hundreds of years underground, I should speak with Tabella Rackham of the Carabella. She will be able to assist me with hiring crew to turn the Dung Barrow Cove into a suitable base of operations. Woohoo! And that's his one. Is this any different? I guess all the cutlasses are the same, right? Oh, we only need to really keep one because we can just keep it repaired. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So part 4, part 3, part 1, part 2. So let's hit a quick save and we got a bit of reading, guys. Hi everyone, Elder Irish here, and this is editing Elder Irish. I'm editing the video. Sorry, so if you're wondering why I'm wearing different clothes, but I'm editing this video as I skipped one of the books by mistake in my live stream, so we're going to edit this in, guys. So let's get there and read all the lore. Third era, 286 or thereabouts. I'm finding it unlikely that anyone will be finding this journal. But if they do, they know that here be written the last words of the great captain Erdan AP Dungal. Now this is kind of written like in the pirate language. So, Scourge of the Abeacon Sea, is that you say? Terror of the Gold Coast, Cutthroat of the Hunting Bay. Or is that Hunting Bay? I think it's Hunting, that's a D, right? And Lord Captain of the Red Sabre, the finest band of buccaneers and pirates years to sail Tamriel. I ain't a man with much use for words. I ain't never been to no academies, and I ain't never wrote no books. Well, he wrote 4 apparently. Words ain't ever earned me no gold, so they are worthless to me. That's why ye have gotten quartermasters and first mates. But I ain't going to be setting my last thoughts down here on paper. I'm gonna be setting my last thoughts down here on paper because I ain't got much time left, and it's very old man's right to have his words heard. True. Now, me business was fighting, sailing, and looting. This is what our character's gonna be. I'll become leader of the sailing men, the most feared in history, or so they tells me. Now, before ye be getting ahead of yourself, let me be warning ye that me tales does not end well, as I am sure you can tell. You can see from wherever you found me rotten bones in this god's cursed cavern. Yeah, didn't end very well. I was born in a little town the north coast of Skyrim called Dunbarrow. Oh. So what's this cave called Dunbarrow, named after his hometown? My mother was a wrench, and my father was a right bastard. The only thing that either of them did for me was doing the favour selling me off to a sea captain when I were 9. This the way this is written, the captain. It's good, but I'm trying to get in the mindset of the pirate. Taught me everything I do need to know about sailing, and a few things about the rest too. You see, he was a smuggler. He taught me all about smuggling and avoiding the Imperial Navy as he run the Skooma route from Daggerfall to Vivek. So he would sail from basically where Daggerfall is, past High Rock, all the way across the north coast, or south. I'd say it'd be safer to go north across above Skyrim, all the way across. That'd be the quickest route when you look at the map. Shame he got caught and hung. He was close to a daddy as ye old pirate knew, closer than the bastard that sold me off. That's for sure. And that's the last page. So let's get to the second book. So this is the one I skipped, I think number 2. Oops. After the captain was hung, I got around Hammerfell a lot. Fell in with a crew, a few crews. See that? I thought that was a tell. Fell in with a crew, a few crews here and there. After a time, got myself hired as a midshipman and captain. Called that rig. A course. Coldax was a drunkard and a damn fool. Ran his own ship into the ground into anvil. A foe we could any real pirate done. So embarrassed were he that he drank his vessel to death, himself to death, in one of the pisshole taverns in the flat little seawater town. So there I were, in Blackwater, part where the war against the usurper broke out. I were out on hire with a rickety tub and her worthless rot of a captain when the Imperial Navy stole every pirate ship in port. So the Imperial Navy stole every pirate ship in port to go and fight their war. Oh, right. But the pirates are all getting recruited to fight in the war. He was coming back in dock when we heard about it. Now, only a fool doesn't bite when he smells blood in the water. And the captain of ours was going to hand his rubber over to the Navy. The rest of us, well, we didn't so much like that. We cut his throat and tossed him his worthless carcass in the depths of Hermaeus Mora, cool, to feast on. The rest of us put near to his mud hole and broke for the nearest cove to lay low for a while. Now, the thing that I learned about war is that it's profitable for just about everyone except for the poor bastards that actually go and fight through. Except if you're looting everyone. You know, like we do in every game. Well, the Navy were busy putting down the revolution. They were too busy to worry about a bunch of pirates running up and down the Gold Coast. And even better for us, the Navy was needing a stream of supplies up the high rock to fight the Dinah when a fight, and Dinah have the ships to escort them. I guess that means it doesn't. In case you don't be knowing, cargo vessels without escort is a pirate's best friend. In just a couple of years, I had every buccaneer here from to Valenwood flying under my flag. We had dozens of ships. And a crew and more men joined on every day. Soldiers and sailors, cast-offs from the war, escaped prisoners. They were the best cutthroats and son of a horse that a pirate captain could ever wish for. It brings a tear to my eye to think of it all. You gotta love this crew. But even better than the men were the ships. Captured Navy cutters, refitted privateer galleons, even had a few of them Bosmer ships with the funny little sails in my fleet. Bosmer ships, what were Bosmer ships made from? Because Bosmers couldn't use, well, like what else can't you use wood, right? If they're actual, if they go by the Green Concordat, or what's it called, there's the rule. The finest ship I saved for myself, the Black Flag. You'll find her rotten hull around here. She doesn't look like much on you now, but I can tell you that in her day, there weren't no vessel that could outrun her. All these men and ships, we were called ourselves a Red Saber. The merchant ships called us Death on the Seas. We got to be feared that most crews just abandoned ships when they seen our flag and on the horizon. With no navy to stop us, Captain Tiradan AP Dungal and the Red Saber was known all over the east. Now, I ain't one to brag, but the Empire had a bounty on me, 40,000 coins. Now, that's something to be proud of. Of course, the poor bastards could never collect on it, Anvil being the wretched den that it is. Are most sailors there worked for me anyhow. The Legion could never get one to give up on me. I wish those days could have lasted forever. But you know how it is, friend. Ain't nothing good can last, ever last. True, very true words. Okay, that's book number 2. Oops, I hit a heal button. So book number 4, so we need to see it's not in order. Let's read number 3. I could just pick them up and put them in my inventory, but I like them here. I ain't got much time left. Sure, we hadn't plenty of food down here. Wait. So, book number 2, 1, 4, 3. Yes. I ain't got much time left. Sure, we had plenty of food down here. It lasted for years. But all this time, in the wet and dark, I got something nasty growing in me. What a terrible way to die. Not on the end of the enemy skutless, but because some damn sickness. No, seafaring men die like this, at least I can still hear the water. But I was telling the story of how I got mine, weren't I? I cursed the day the Cameron usurper died at the war ended, cause it was the day that Commodore Ursel Umbrox turned his attention to the Red Saber. A couple of months. So as soon as the actual soldiers turned on them, it was their last final days, huh? Okay. Next page. After the war, the fat pompous bastard decided to come down here to Anvil and take up part in my town, looking to break the Red Saber. The Emperor gave him whatever he asked for the campaign against us. Again us, he says, but it's against us, I assume. Despite the coffiners being empty from the war in the High Rock, when Umbrox couldn't get what he needed from me and my men in Anvil, he set out looking all over the Acabian Sea for the Black Flag. There were hundreds of islands in Acabian, and he landed a crew on each of them. He rooted out my men, and he could find them. Where he could find them. Hung those who weren't willing to go peacefully, and jailed those who laid down arms. No matter how many ships and men it cost him, he kept coming with more and more. We could never get ahead of him, and we could never mount the counterattack. It took him 4 years and a hell of a lot of ships, but the sea rat finally tracked me down. It were my own fault anyway. I never made the mistake I made. If I never made the mistake I made, I'd have died before he found me. But a man has to stand up for his mistakes, no matter if it cost him. Besides, like, I'll be fooling you since you're likely staring at me bones reading this. Umbrox had a force out on port following me, a lead that I planted. I set sail back to Anvil, hoping to catch him off guard, capture his boats that he left behind, fight him with his own ships in Anvil Bay. Ha. Could you imagine the look on his face, the pig's face, if it worked? I thought I'd be finally get the horse son to show his face in a proper fight. I should have known, but he had been waiting for me. We fought like hell, but we were trapped in the bay. The Navy men set the town on fire to keep us from fleeing on the land. I'm sure that the fine citizens of Cyrodiil, Dinah wept. Okay, next page. Cyrodiil, Dinah wept for the torching of the town of Thebes. The main force of the Imperial dogs held us until Umbrox showed up in his flagship. Umbrox fought me to the last ship. In the end, the bay was filled with sunken and burning boats. If I weren't fighting for my life, I'd probably thought it were beautiful. So, the Black Flag and Umbrox rickety tubs were the only ones left still floating and fighting. When dawn came, so I did what any pirate with the sense would do. I tried to run. Now understand, I'm a right bastard in my own way. I'm a pirate, a murderer, a thief, and I certainly ain't never believed in a fair fight, but when there's a line and an unspoken code between Sailing and men, and Umbrox went too far. He had mages on his ships. Mages ain't never being allowed on my boats. They're no good, bad luck, and I don't trust them. Turns out I was right. I cut across the south side of the bay along the huge cliff wall and they used to be there. I had my helmsmen stay as close as they could to the cursed cliff. I could have heard the mages from the deck of Umbrox's ship yelling some nonsense into the wind. A few rocks fell onto my deck, and a few more, and then a whole bloody cliff came crashing down on top of me. Now, don't you worry, I didn't die just then. The cliff collapsed around the ship, making a damn barrier, making this damned cavern better that it just fell on us. Better that it just fell on us? But no, it sealed the Black Flag and our crew, and me under tons of rock. We were burgered. Okay, let's read the final book. I've seen my own blood more times than I could ever count. Seeing the ragged mess that just came up out of my lungs just now is the only time I ever been afraid of it. I guess I should be getting to the last bit of me story. Me and me crew were trapped down here, never to be see the light again, or some rot. We tried digging out, we tried blasting out, we tried calling to the Nines and the Daedric Princess for help. Nothing worked. The men went crazy. Some of the men went crazy. We figured that there were no getting out, but most of us just accepted that fate had dealt us. Accepted what fate has dealt us. We made the hulk of the Black Flag into the best home that we could, and we tried making a life out of it down here. We had plenty of stores with us, and since most of the crew were killed in the fight, it was more than enough to go around. We'll tell you though, that you ain't no suffering until you ate nothing but hard rations for 20 some years. 20 years they reckon they've been in here. That's nuts. All the pain I've ever caused anyone has been paid back in tenfold in having to eat the same filth every day. The same filth every day for the whole time I've been down here. Then Grim died off. Grim was the first, and by one the boys be dropping off. They all got some sickness. They all got the same sickness I ended with. We buried them when we could. We threw them in the water when we didn't have strength to bury them. And finally, we just made them walk to the far side of the cavern a couple of days before the sickness ran its course. I'm the last, and I suppose that makes sense. The great Captain Dungal, defeated by the vassal Umbrox and buried alive forever. I wonder what became of Anvil. Probably let it burn, swept the ashes into the sea. Umbrox probably went back to the Imperial City to pat himself on the back and be rewarded with lands and titles. Like I said way back in the beginning, I don't expect nobody to ever read this, but if by chance someone does find my carcass down here in this pit, do an old seaman a favor. Track down whatever descendants that fat old sack Umbrox may have and tell them Taran AP Dogal says hello. And that's it, guys. Let's get back to the game. Thanks for joining me in this little story time. So we have to go to, what was the quest there? We need to go to, I think it's in the Imperial City actually. Here's the quests. So we need to Dunbarrow Cave. I've destroyed the last of the undead pirates, so I read this already. So we need to go to, oh, it's actually in there. So let's go into Anvil. And his story time's over. Let's go into Anvil and check on the supplies. Oh yeah, that's where I dropped my sword. And let's sell some stuff. I don't know how, I think it's quite expensive to do the play stuff, but here we'll learn fairly quickly. So let's go into Anvil for the first time. So this is where the big battle happened, right? So all these rocks. So Anvil's Yeah, I wonder if Anvil was the same back then as it is now. Apparently it was nearly all destroyed in that war. Kind of interesting. The way that was all worded though, that's crazy. Alright. So there's always people that will sell you the upgrades for your base. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to talk to the person right now because it's nighttime, so we might have to wait till daytime.
What's this about?
Nothing. Wait, is that? Oh, she must be on the actual dock itself. Okay.
How are you?
Oh, it's the boat, right? That makes sense. It's that boat. I'm not sure if we can go on this. Or go inside it. Oh, we can. Hello, Captain. I'm Captain Jock Seagull. I'm already getting it wrong again. The Dumbarrow Cove upgrades, please.
Let's do business.
So 1,000 gold, 1,000 gold, 500 gold. Upgrade my quarters, 500. I need security expert. So these are all the people I need. So I need to get a fence. And you're looking for a Fletcher. Upgrade my quarters. I need a security expert. I'm looking for a spy master. And I need to hire a supplier. We needed a lot of gold. So that makes sense. And you can't haggle that or any of that. It's just that price. Okay, we've got 54 gold. So we are poor. So we gotta figure out a way of making money. Oh, aloe vera. Make sure you take aloe vera when you get a chance. If you can. Obviously I couldn't there that time.
Hello there.
It makes health potions. There we go, we got some there. It's always around villages and stuff like that, and especially the kind of wet areas, so like down in Leywin you'll find some too. So, we need to make money. So...
Mainlawn and his brother run a nice establishment at the Flowing Bowl.
What's going on here?
They call me Hall's Ropes Faster. Don't care. They can't pronounce my Black Marsh name anyway.
Hello, brother. These are like punching each other. Okay, we'll leave them be. What's an easy way to make gold?
So long.
We are going to join a guild, let's say.
Hello
So
there.
my plan is to going to join the either Fighters Guild. We haven't done that yet. Or go to the arena, fight there, and make a ton of money there, which I think we might do. I think we should start maybe with the arena. After the arena, we have the arena kind of stand on our back, or maybe we might do both. So we might join the Fighters Guild here while we're in Anvil. So let's sleep, and then we'll travel to the Fighters Guild. Wait. It's not. It's in. Where's the person that? Hello. Stairs, maybe? Weird. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Fighters Guild. I was gonna sleep. Hang on, we're just going. I think you can go to Fighters Guild 24 hours. There's no in here. Hello. Exactly. Where is everybody? Stay in this inn.
Greetings to you.
Greetings.
Welcome to the Flowing Bowl. I'm Mainlorn. My twin's name is Cainlorn. How to tell us apart? I'm in brown, he's in blue. Simple, really.
Simple. Bed, please. Wait, I don't have an option for a bed.
You too. Welcome to...
Why could I stay in anywhere?
Bye. Welcome to the...
Usually you'd have an option here. Screw it. Let's just go and talk to the Pirates Guild. If it needs to be, we can wait. It's morning time. We could always stay in that place. It's nice and fancy. So there is the Mages Guild, and right beside the Mages Guild here is the Thieves Guild. Not Thieves Guild, the Fighters Guild. And they're locked. I didn't mean that. Just wait a couple of hours for them to open up. We're going to end the episode here. If you're enjoying this playthrough, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to catch the full playthrough live, I play these on Twitch. So hit the description down in the link below to go to my Twitch channel. Follow me on Discord to get this, my schedule. I'm still finding a schedule on this, so it can interchange. So make sure you guys follow me there or on Twitter too. I update there too. All links are down in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys. Please hit that like button, subscribe button, or comment on the video. So it really helps. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.